Carlos Alcaraz will be bidding to turn the page in Monte Carlo after a string of tough losses. Carlos Alcaraz has been warned that he will never get rid of his inconsistency issues. The world number 3 has suffered disappointing defeats at his last 3 tournaments, and retired legend Mats Wilander believes Alcaraz's frustrating dips in form will continue in the long term. Alcaraz was dumped out in the opening round of the recent Miami Open, and he will now attempt to turn things around at next week's Monte Carlo Masters, where he has surprisingly never won a match. The 21-year-old was full of confidence when he picked up his 17th career title at the Rotterdam Open in February, but Alcaraz has since struggled to rediscover his best form. At his next event, the Qatar Open, Alcaraz blew a 4-2 lead in the final set of his quarter-final match against Jiri Lehecka and lost the last 4 games in a row. The Spaniard headed to Indian Wells, where he was the 2-time defending champion, and lost a tumultuous semi-final match to Jack Draper 6-1, 0-6, 6-4, his first defeat at the tournament since 2022. Things went from bad to worse in Miami, where he lost his opening match to David Goffin. At the age of 21, it's not surprising that Alcaraz sometimes loses his concentration and suffers unexpected defeats. But former world number 1 Wilander believes his inconsistency will become a long-term concern. I think Carlos Alcaraz is going through what Carlos Alcaraz will be going through for the rest of his career, which is that there are going to be inconsistencies. Wilander told TNT Sports he's going to pull off some miracles at times, and then those miracles are going to help him win matches, and he's going to pull off miracles at different times, and he's not going to win the match in the end. The 7-time Grand Slam champion still agrees that some of Alcaraz's losses have been tough to defend, but he is still backing the world number 3 to bounce back and lift more big titles. Wilander continued, but obviously if you lose the result against Jack Draper, the way that it happened is very weird for a top player.